Hi everyone, welcome to the third judging session, the third Global Challenge judging session from this weekend's Geeklist Hack for Good. All today we're reviewing and showcasing 48 of the projects that were selected by local and virtual judging panels as the ones most promising and likely to have a large positive impact on the issues of climate change. This session is on public awareness. We're going to see 4 teams. We're going to see Boresha from Nairobi, Seal Power from Berlin, Green Party from Mumbai, and we're going to watch a video from Promoting Green Produce from Krakow. We might also be joined by SensoAir. They've been having some trouble getting on, but hopefully we'll be able to hear from them. This session will just be presentations and pitches from the teams. The judging panel for this one is going to review the pitches afterwards and provide comments and feedback via the Hackathon app project pages. So thank you all for joining today, and thank you for being part of Hack for Good and building projects over the weekend. We'll start with Robert then, in Nairobi. Over to you.
Hi. My name is Robert Ligai from Nairobi, and we participated in the hackathon previous weekend, and we are here to present you with an application that is named Boresha Mazingira. So what the application does, maybe I'll take you through the slides. Could you see? Are you able to see the slides? Sorry. So
yes, we can see them.
So these are the members of the team that participated in the context. Then the problem that we were trying to solve was we had this initial problem that people are not aware of what is going on around them. So we wanted to create an application that can be able to notify masses whatever
Robert,
is going on.
If you could stay on the slides, otherwise everyone is just seeing my face repeated.
So we wanted to create an application that could help people be aware of whatever is going on within the environment. So we had we're facing environmental degradation by the activities that we are engaging in. So the application, what it does, it brings together the organizations that are geared towards conserving the environment, and their frequent activities are notified to the masses or the donors who want to engage in those activities. Then they'll be able to join or donate whatever they have for that particular activity, and the organizations will be able to post their recent activity that they are going to conduct within a period of time, so that the masses could come in and support them or join the group through donations and other means. So we were intending to partner with UN so that they can give us a database of the organizations and the NGOs. So our target market was the NGOs dealing with environmental issues. We have the National Environmental Management Authorities party interested at conserving the environment. So those are some of the targeted market that we were foreseeing. And the solution was to design an app that could bridge the gap between the environmental conservation initiatives and the people willing to be involved in those particular initiatives, either the donors or the masses who are willing to come in as volunteers. So the app will keep the members updated on the activities to be carried out by the registered NGOs. So due to time, we couldn't make a working a fully working demo, but we had some screenshots to show. So this is some of the interfaces that we could we did manage during those that weekend. We had a module to register in new we had a module to display all the organizations that are within the database, and an interface also to show that where a user would want to report a case of an environmental degradation somewhere, he would use this one as an interface to do that, so that the organizations could take a response based on that activity that a particular person is doing against the environment, such that the organization could also gain information from the users of the application, aside from the organizations themselves giving the users update on what the current activity they are doing. So this interface would be used to report the cases a person could notice, a person can notice within the environment. So we also so this is the progress we had made, and we still working on the application, and we are hopeful that it will be out in the market very soon. And we were envisioning a future web version of the same, and we wanted to incorporate the geolocation so that people could be identified, and they can be easily they could identify the various location of the NGOs that are environmental they have objective that are environmental friendly. So we also add these are our Twitter handles of some of our members who are probably going to join the hangout later on, and that was basically what it is, because I had explained earlier on that Boresha is to improve and environment is mazingira. So that is basically what we were creating, and I could do a demo. Let me share that one. A sample demo of where we.
That's about 3 minutes, Robert.
Uh-huh.
Is there a live demo that people can look at afterwards?
Not yet. Still, we are in the process of making a working demo. Yeah.
Okay.
We had a prototype. We had a prototype to explain our idea.
Yeah, that looks like a great start and something very, very promising and valuable. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so next up, well, if anyone has any questions, we could probably do questions and answers between us. I think it was clear. So next up, we'll have Seal Power in Berlin. I think it's Martin, is it?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Let me just share my screen. Should I start right away, or do you want to intro first?
If you'd introduce yourself and your team, that would be great. I'll give you about 3 minutes in total.
Okay.
But yeah, introduce yourself before you turn the screen share on. Then that'd be good.
Okay, so I'm Mladen. I live and work in Berlin. Our team has been responding to the challenge of public awareness. My other team member is with me on the Hangouts. It's Ivan, the one without the picture. Ivan, say hi.
You're saying hi in the chat.
His microphone is muted.
So you said hi in the chat there.
Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, let me get right to it. Our project was a game. So our attempt was to build an intuitive understanding of the climate impact of various actors that you can you can use by giving the player the responsibility to try to balance those actors. And the example of this has been given through a game where you're supposed to balance investments in different energy production mechanisms. So in nuclear, in solar, in wind, or in fossil fuels. And it's supposed to demonstrate that none of these solutions in and of itself, if you only manage one of them, can bring you a good result because you're always in a real-life situation where you have to manage all of them. So even if you're phasing something out, you're going to have to invest in the maintenance of it. Let me share my screen so I can show you what it looks like in real life. So, do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it's you have various power plants which are supposed to represent the entirety of the production. And each turn, and a turn is a year passing, you can choose to invest in one of these as a result of it. So the game will randomly allow you some moves and will not allow you some others. Have so much budget to do everything the way you want. When things break down, such as this fossil fuel plant, you will get some. You will make the baby seal that is here in the corner a little bit sad. So I'm maybe younger kids. That's at least what I think the designer was going for when she made the drawing for it. So not a lot of real calculations of what the real life consequences of these actions would be. Can everybody still hear me? I hear a lot of hissing in the background.
You were breaking up a little bit. I think we caught most of it. The audio was breaking up.
Okay. So I can demonstrate that the change of it, there's a lot of art going into this as the world gets worse. And you have some metrics that are showing you how good or bad the individual metrics are going. So what is your total power production in the world, and what is your CO2 footprint, and what is the current year? And this is basically it for the demo. There is also a live version that people can try out. And as I said, the point was to make a workable demo that shows the mechanics of the perceived game and what the general idea is. But in the background, it doesn't really reflect reality, of course. Most of this is simulated with factors that are just made up. Given advice from people who are in the energy production, it could be made a lot better and a lot more realistic. There is also, let me just share my screen for another second.
Actually, that's about time, I think.
Okay, good then. All right, just wanted to point out that there's a repository which has a detailed description of the project ideas, the implemented ones and the unimplemented ones.
Okay, great.
All right.
I was wondering, so is it intended to be a national model or a global model?
We had global in mind when we made it, but it doesn't actually matter. Whatever makes it more useful. So it's a very, very simplified model of the world. So it can be adapted to look like Germany or to look like the planet. It doesn't matter.
Did what made you decide to simplify it to that level?
so that it's engaging enough to play. So it's not supposed to be capable of teaching you all the details about what the advantages and the disadvantages of an energy production method are. They're supposed to get you interested, and they're supposed to communicate the simple fact that there are no easy solutions. So if you're a fan of one technology against all the others, just to show that each of them has its own advantages and drawbacks, and you have to be mindful of all of them, and you have to find out a little bit about each of them to be able to do anything good.
Yeah. Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you. Next up, we're going to have. So I don't think we have anyone from SensoAir still. So next up, we'll have Green Party. Hand up. Thanks, Madden and Ivan. Hand up. There's two of you in the call. But neither of you seem to have any audio. Maybe.
This one is me.
Hi.
I don't know what the other ones will hear.
Okay, well, we can hear you. So you were participating in Mumbai, right? Oh no, seems to be having some connection issues.
Hello, can you hear me, guys?
We can hear you. You're breaking up a little. Let's try. Hello. Okay. Okay. So while we're waiting.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Hello?
Okay. While we're waiting for Canop to come back, let's go to Sebastian, which is, I think, to view a video. So we're going to go to Sebastian from Promoting Green Produce in Krakow. And Sebastian, if you just type in the chat anything you want to add, do you want to type any kind of introduction while I load up the video? Everything important will be said in the video. Okay, so let's go with the video.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
So, on the Hangout, the video will play automatically if you click on the YouTube icon here to open that up. For those watching on YouTube, we'll post the link to the video in the description. I'll post that just now. Okay. Madden, we're watching the video. If you click the YouTube icon in the apps, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so that's the video over for localny, or producing green produce. Sebastian, I wonder how far did you get in development? Was it just prototype stage? I wonder if you could answer what the next stages would be in the chat. And we can do further Q&A in the comments on the project card as well, over today and tomorrow. Okay, so compositions in After Effects. They have a detailed scenario. Okay, great. So maybe you can go into some more detail to answer that question on the comments on the project card. And okay, so let's go to our final team for this session. Kandap with Green Party. See if we've managed to get a good connection now. Hi.
Am I audible now?
Somewhat.
Hi.
Hi.
Everyone can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello? Yeah, can everyone hear me?
Yeah. Ivan says yes as well, and Sebastian, yes.
Hello? Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, here we given during this 48-hour course that was public awareness, digital activism against climate change. Okay, as I would like to tell you, I'll just pass through everything we have done yet. I'd like to show you hello.
Hello. I caught you addressing public awareness and digital activism, and you were going to show us something.
Okay. Presentations, you can see through the presentations, and I'll walk you through the screenshots and the working of the application that we have built, right? So here goes.
You're still breaking up a bit. Maybe I'm going to turn off everyone's video to see if we can get, if that will improve the connection. Okay, try now. Yeah, I think we won't be able to hear you. So Kandap, maybe what you can do. Apologies everyone listening for some technical challenges. So perhaps what you can do is locally record a short video about your project and put that up on your project card, so that we can check it out and the judging panel can have a look at it. Yeah, it would be really good to hear about it, and I think we're not going to be able to do that in a satisfactory way on this call. So apologies for that, and we'll make sure we find a way to properly review and showcase your project. Okay, so I think we're about out of time here. Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you for presenting today. Apologies for some of the technical difficulties, but we saw a few really good projects here, and look forward to seeing others when we through some other medium.
Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Guys, can you hear me now?
Okay. So for the teams that didn't manage to present because of technical issues, if you could record a short video locally and post that up and attach it to your project, then we'll be able to incorporate that into this this global challenge judging for this theme. All right. Thanks everyone. Thanks for being part of Hack for Good. I hope all of you will continue your projects. We're here to support you to do that. It's some really amazing things that have been built all around the world. Everything I've seen today has some great promise. Sorry, but we're just out of time because of the technical issues. I know you're asking to present it now. Don't worry, I will make sure that the judging panel get to see your project, or we'll arrange another time either later today or tomorrow. Okay, so next session we have almost immediately is personal impact and compelling visualization. We're going to have 7 teams, so it'll be a fast-paced session, and we're going to see some remarkable things. Thank you everyone for joining.